Hello, brochachos, and welcome to the Week 7 edition of the Green Jacket Show with your hosts, Snook
and Sprinkle.
We got a really good show for you planned this time. We actually planned this one out a little bit. It's pretty sweet. Basically, it's good to have you here, as always. We're going to start you off with a couple tweets that we had. Why don't you take us away?
We asked for some tweets, and
you delivered.
Unfortunately, only a minor leaguer delivered. But Ryan MacArthur, I don't know what your team name is, so I'm not going to say it. But he had a couple tweets. We'll go with the first one. Is it possible to contract Ebola through a fantasy football match?
And we responded, that we would answer that tonight, and then we're going to. Personally, I feel that it is not possible to contract Ebola through fantasy football unless you are in the minor leagues. If you're playing Jordan Werner this week, Ebola Watch 2014.
Yeah,
Jordan Werner, whoever's playing him.
I'm pretty sure he has 7 deadly diseases instead of 7 deadly sins. So. And also, Brian MacArthur tweeted as well. I am playing McClintock. He said talk. I don't know who McClintock is. I'm playing McClintock.
Clearly meant McClintock.
Yeah, and I haven't heard anything from him in several weeks, so I just want to take every precaution. I don't know what diseases he has. I don't know if that's what he was trying to mean, but yeah.
He was shooting for Ebola there. But I would just AIDS Watch 2014.
Yeah.
Took it a little far there.
Dallas Buyers Club's a good movie, so you guys should watch that.
Definitely.
Anyways, yeah, McClintock's been pretty quiet, so.
He has been. Scared him into his hole again.
Doesn't like our show much.
Actually, also, this week we have a special guest for you. Phone interview coming in. So, why don't we ring him up here real quick.
We have our international correspondent. We have him on the phone right now, introducing Ricky Moosejaw, all the way from Canada, up north. We're up there.
Yeah, boys. Great White North. Great nice North up here.
How you doing,
Good
Ricky?
having you. The true North. Strong and free. Okay?
That's what they say.
Great to hear from you, Ricky, as always. So, we just have a few questions for you. First off, Kyle Larson, the Chinese fisherman, his team name, they're 5-1 to start the season. It might be Kyle's.
5-1. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yeah, it might be his best start in league history. Pretty big. To what would you attribute Kyle's success, would you say?
You know, when it comes down to it, sports performance, whether it be fantasy coaching or physical performance, I have always attributed to having sex with a lot of Chinese women. Ain't that right, Mylin?
Oh, yeah. And when you hug me, you do so well the next day.
You know, I'm all about the fantasy hockey up here, but when I fuck Mylin, I'm just on fire. Why don't you head out there, Beijing, and out Kyle's way and give him some of that 5-1 love?
Oh, yeah. I let the car like to fuck me so hard. Oh, yeah.
You know what, Kyle? I'll send her on a plane right your way. She's flying direct Beijing.
Nice.
Hey.
I'm sure he will appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky. You know, keep him winning. Good
no
luck,
problem,
Kyle.
Bud. No problem.
Our commissioner there, Chris Reed, do you have any comments on his ability as a commissioner? He ended the year last year, I don't know if you knew this, kind of flaccid in his attempts at being a commissioner. Do you have any...
Well, if it's flaccid, it's Chris Reed.
Do you got any dirt? I mean, there's all these dirt about the commissioners in football coming out. Do you have any dirt on their old commissioner?
You know, that boy Chris Reed, he's been the commissioner, a decade now. So, back in the day, he's been doing it right. But, he's just been changing a lot, in the last few weeks. I saw a few weeks back, you were talking to him about his favorite sex position. He was talking about being bottom, which was really the most submissive sex position that there is. When it comes down to it, Chris is the kind of guy who just lets people push him around. Like, It's when it comes. I mean, if you're thinking about the guy for example, he's endorsing the Redskins, right? He wears all his Redskins gears everywhere. You know, just because he's red haired, I don't think he really understands the fundamentals of what that term means. Just not a great guy.
This just in, Chris Reed is a Redskins fan. Oh, just figured that one out.
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense.
He's all about racial slurs. He's been like that for a while.
That's true. I remember one time he said some pretty nasty stuff, but
Well, we all know that Chris is a pushover.
Yeah, and I back in the day, if I do recall, I believe the year was about maybe 2010 or 2009, and just speaking of pushovers, I remember him pushing a girl over and just humping her hard. You can hear it; it was just fucking reverberating through the entire goddamn household. That boy's got some push in him, and he used to push things over. At this point, the Redskin might be pushed over. Or yeah, thanks for having me, boys. What exactly is your broadcast about? Is this about hockey?
Always so good to hear from good pal Ricky Moosejaw over there.
Yeah.
So from there, we're going to transition into some of our rewards for all of you. So we're going to start you off, as always, with the Minor League Award, the Lumpy Lighthouse of the Week, brought to you this week by mediocre actress,
Jennifer Garner?
Jennifer Garner? We already done Jennifer Garner? I don't know. Alias was good. Not much else after that. Jennifer Garner. All right. So
I just watched Dallas Buyers Club last night, so that's where she was in.
That's fair. I haven't seen it. This week, Lumpy Lighthouse Award of the Week goes to Ryan Goff. The only note that we have about that is because you were being a dick. Oh, actually, that's right. Ryan Goff, you get the Lumpy Lighthouse of the Week award because you were being a dick saying that the competition is already over. You're going to be in the league. You keep saying stuff like that. You're not in the league quite yet, I'll have you know. You've got Matt Scrivers, Sarah Catherine, James Croft, and
Ryan MacArthur.
MacArthur. There you go. You have 4 people. There's 5 of you guys competing for just 2 spots. So watch the fuck out, Ryan Goff. You get the Lumpy Lighthouse Award of the Week for being a prick. Or for being a dick. Sorry, someone else gets the prick.
Yeah.
But just watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, don't get over cocky. I told you not to get in the Lumpy Lighthouse.
Well, fuck you.
Anyways, speaking of dicks and pricks, our biggest prick for the actual members of the league is going to be sponsored by the Cactus, of course. Still being is David Reed. He who shall not be past the age of after high school is going to be the biggest prick because both me and Sprinkle have.
Oh my god!
Oh, cool. Fucking cats. We've both gotten trades from him that suck. Like, he's trying to take away all my starting running backs for Ruben Randall.
The guy's acting like Ruben Randall is like Felipe Rios Rivers or something like that. He isn't Felipe Rios. The fuck out of here.
You're not taking Matt Forte from me. Like, you had him last year, I get him this year. So.
Prick of the week, David Reed.
Yeah. Keep those Redskins. You deserve them.
Up next, NFC South Award. Which you can't because every week it goes to someone different because the NFC South. This week goes to Kyle Larson. Wait, actually, scratch that. Bringing it back. Surprise NFC South Award. This week, the NFC South Award goes to the one, the only, Brandon Snook. Because he hasn't gotten a single award, actually, this entire year. So I felt like I should give him one, because I've gotten several. Brandon Snook, NFC South Award.
Yeah.
Simply because he's been so mediocre, no one has paid attention to him outside of this show. Cheers,
I don't know
Brandon.
about mediocre, but...
You're 3-3?
Who has the
I'm
most,
not 2-4.
Who has the most points against them?
So your defense sucks, is what you're saying. Moving on!
To the matchup of the week. We're just talking all about each other tonight. This matchup of the week is going to be this guy. Somehow, the 2 gingers, but minus Chris Reed, Sprinkle and Connor, have stepped up their game a bit. They're projected pretty high. I haven't checked the score of the Tom Brady game tonight, but we'll see if Sprinkle's going to start down from the bottom.
Going into the week, Connor was projected over 160, I think, and I was at 135.
Yeah.
If things go well, this could be the highest scored game of Green Jacket League history. With these rules, at least.
I'm going to make the call that they're both under 100.
We might both, going by trends, we will both be under 100, but we'll see.
Yeah, up and down like their libidos.
Wait a second. My beer's making noise. Wait, that's not my beer! It's a goddamn relegation alert!
Chris Reed, jazz hands. Anyways, I'm sticking with mine. And it was right last week. Ron Cornholioson. You keep falling down. I think it's 3 in a row, and you haven't scored above 78 like the past 4 weeks. So.
Nope. 3 losses in a row. Ron, not looking good. Carlos! You're finally back on relegation alert after you've had 1 win this whole time. We've just kind of been glossing over you. Keep expecting you to beat people. You haven't. Yeah. Now you have the worst record in the league. Carlos, back on relegation alert. Mark it, book it, send it. Relegation alert sent.
But you didn't send anything.
Oh, but you know what's after relegation alert?
The Aaron Hernandez fatal mistake of the week.
BAM!
Pew, 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 pew. Goes pew pew, not bang bang. Yeah, this fatal mistake is going to Drew Arson, Lake Stevens Lynch mob. He lost by a small margin, and instead of listening to ESPN and playing Larry Fitzgerald, who was projected higher than who did he play instead?
Wes Welker was only projected at 5 points. Larry Fitzgerald was projected at 14.
Yeah, and Fitzgerald went over his projection, and Wes Welker had 1, and he lost by like 4 points. So, Drew,
it's hard to score 1 point in our league.
Yeah, come on, play the right receiver. You made the fatal mistake, lost to your big brother from China. So,
all right, up next, everyone's favorite award, as always, the Prost and Pissa.
Prost and Pissa.
Up for the Prost. I'm awarding it. I might have done the same award last week. I'm giving it to possibly my favorite person in the league all of a sudden, Connor Kassler. Connor, we've been giving you so much crap for trading your whole team away, and you did. And we projected that you would. We said the whole thing, the whole year long. We said you were going to trade your team away, and you did. We thought you were making a complete ass out of yourself.
Times.
You traded. Oh my god! Did you draft any of the players on your team, or were any of the players at least included in your draft?
Tom Brady.
Either way, Connor, you traded your whole team away, and now you are the highest projected team for at least this week. You were also really good last week.
Yeah.
Both of us turning it around. I like it. Connor, Prost.
That league, your chain on that league bicycle is getting greasy.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but speaking
cum.
of...
It means cum. There's cum all over your league bicycle chain.
Oh, that's lubrication. So on to the...
Like sperm.
Speaking of lubrication, on to our Pissa. We haven't talked about Mr. Nick O'Day in a while. Where's the videos? And that's kind of the reason why I'm giving you the Pissa. You had that good video at us, and you just kind of fell off the face of the earth. And you also had the lowest points scored of teams over 500.
It's not a good sign, Nicholas.
Get
with it, man.
You're getting lucky. You need to step it up and also see more videos and also maybe make a guest appearance. So.
And also, piss off.
Piss off.
Go fuck yourself, Green Jacket League! I'm Spider-Man.
Men could have entire conversations that consist of the word "yeah" and they understand what each other is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, you're bored in Canada.
I can't believe I remember the Connor Kessler hand job.